5th February 1915. Extended order drill in the desert. Not quite such a strenuous day as yesterday. I should not care for a better acquaintance with this desert. It is so dull and limitless, and there is nothing inspiring about it. 4th March 1915. Lemnos came into view at 12 a.m. The rain here is cold and bracing. I slept on deck and found it extremely cold. There are several villages in sight, and the homes with their white walls and chocolate-coloured roofs present a very pretty picture. April 10th. Strong breeze blew all day. A big crowd of 3rd Brigade 2nd Reinforcements came aboard and have overcrowded our ship, and conditions aboard are now far worse than formerly. The Colonel's dog put his paw in my tea at lunchtime, much to our mutual disgust. April 23rd, 1915, Friday. Several of our ships moved off and took up positions near the town in readiness to move up to the Gallipoli Peninsula, evidently tonight. April 25th, 1915, Sunday. Left the northern end of Lemnos at midnight and reached the Bay of Gallipoli at about 4:30 a.m. in company with the other ships of the 3rd Brigade. Further transports arrived during early morning. Scenes of great activity landing troops per medium of destroyer in front of a ridge with a very precipitous face. About 8 or 10 cruisers engaging hostile batteries on crest of ridge. Heavy shell fire continued with great results to our forces ashore. Said to be 5,000 landed during night, and at end of day 17,000. Enemy bombed in a heavy continuity of shrapnel in the early afternoon, results of which were not observable with your naked eye. Our fellows have a very tough job in front of them. Shrapnel seemed to be bursting all over them. Our aeroplanes did good work, and the accuracy of our ship's fire was astonishing. Some hostile, hidden and disappearing guns seemed to be causing some trouble, and our ships were hastily engaged in trying to put them out of action. It was a marvellous sight to witness. Shells were falling all around us during the day, and 2 bullets came on board. One entered the captain's cabin, and the other passed through the sergeant's tunic without even grazing him. We had to alter our position on 2 occasions, as shells were falling fairly thick on our vicinity. The weather conditions were very favourable for our disembarkation. Lieutenant Bart and party left with a pontoon raft and were towed ashore. I took several pictures with VPK, which should be interesting. Another landing party was operating on the point west of the Dardanelles. April 27th, 1915. Shells started to fall perilously close. 3 of them missed us by mere yards. We hear that our men are continuing to make good progress in spite of the fact of having fought continuously since Sunday with only biscuits to eat. The Turks are backed up by huge reinforcements, and as soon as the men in a trench are shot down, others spring into their places. Wounded are arriving on all our transports, and operations are performed on dirty troop decks. We have a number of wounded on our own Nizam, and they all recount most interesting views of the bravery of our arms. Hundreds of cases will never be heard.